Permission to be yourself.
Okay.
Permission to say what you mean.
Okay.
Don't think interview, think conversation.
All right, cool.
That cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Full effect. On set. Got the whole gang.
What's good?
Gang. I'm Aaron.
I'm Trey.
David.
Taylor.
I'm John.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
You're all theater majors?
No,
Two
just
of
us
us
two.
are.
Okay.
Yeah, those two.
I'm an engineering major.
Mass comm.
What is it?
Mass communications.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you guys from?
I'm originally from Tarboro, North Carolina.
I'm from Apopka, Florida.
I'm from Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina.
Are we looking at the camera?
I am.
Yeah.
Fayetteville.
So I'm Brad. What's your name?
Kira.
Kira. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And we're here at North Carolina A&T State University.
Mm-hmm.
And what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay. So you have this year, probably 2 more years?
Yes, 2 more. I won't do one more after that.
No grad school?
Unless I'm getting my MBA, but no,
Okay.
no more than 4 in my undergrad.
Okay. So you are, you're a female engineering major. I know this, we had a conversation before, conversation on the couch. What's like the kind of the population or demographic of the engineering school specifically?
Well, here it feels way more diverse than probably what it actually is in the nation.
Yeah.
I'm actually Miss Society of Women Engineers.
Really?
Yes. So our goal is to increase the number of women in engineering,
Okay.
which means there's not a lot of women in engineering. So to me, it feels like it in the College of Engineering just because you just see everybody. But when you get into your classes, you're like, there are more guys sometimes in certain majors and in certain classes.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty diverse here.
Yeah.
But as
That's
for the
awesome.
real world, it's probably not going to look like that.
Okay.
Well, I asked you your name already, but I'm going to ask again.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Brianna Long.
Okay.
Yes, that's my name.
And where are you from?
Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like 3-4 hours?
About 4 hours away.
Yeah.
If you drive fast enough, it's about 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're a fast driver?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
How would you compare it to where you are now?
Greensboro? I don't know. I kind of like Norfolk better than the city of Greensboro,
Sure.
just because of, I feel like it's more intimate there, I guess you could say. And I'm not from here, so yeah. But like, as far as compared to this campus, I love this campus way more than being in Norfolk.
Sure. And what are you studying?
Business management with a concentration in entrepreneurship.
Awesome. And what are you trying to do with that?
I want to start my own production company. I want to provide a platform for individuals like myself and other students on this campus and even in high school to exercise their God-given gifts and talents, whether it be through modeling, cosmetology, production, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite thing about this campus is that it really pushes it challenges you. It pushes you outside of your comfort zone. It provides several opportunities for you to come out here and do whatever you want to do. Like we have several talent shows, fashion shows, and stuff like that. And they give a lot of the students on campus an opportunity to exercise or showcase their talents and their gifts. And it's incredible. And just a familial vibe here, like it's a family.
Yeah.
There's not a day that goes by where I'm not able to just walk past somebody that I haven't met and just speak to them and start a conversation with them. Everybody's really nice and friendly, and I really appreciate that. Because I don't want to go to a campus where, everybody just walk past each other, not even speak to each other, not even acknowledge the fact that each other is there. So it's really good.
That's cool.
As you can see, we just sit around, talk to each other, and just enjoy each other's presence.
Yeah.
Like G-Ho, that's the best time of the year.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
Bro,
football
you
season.
feel
But
the
Aggie
love
Fest
in the
though,
air
unpopular
during
opinion,
G-Ho.
Aggie Fest is better.
I don't think I've really
Whoa.
been, so let me not.
I'm gonna try to
Aggie Fest is
invest
better.
in this Aggie Fest.
You
Yeah.
can't say Aggie Fest is better than G-Ho.
G-Ho?
But it's not. It's not.
I bet say we have
Definitely.
the football game.
You
all this
feel
stuff
way more
going on.
love
Yeah.
in G-Ho than Aggie Fest.
Mhm.
For,
That's true.
for
Way
people
more
who have
people
no idea
out.
what you're saying right now, how would you? What's
G-Ho.
Aggie Fest, G-Ho?
Oh.
G-Ho
The greatest homecoming on earth. On earth.
Yeah.
on Earth.
If you don't know about it, just go on Twitter, hashtag G-Ho.
You gonna know about it.
Google.
Everybody just goes crazy. We got a
Anybody.
10 commandment. I don't
Yeah.
even know it. But we got it.
We got it.
The do's and don'ts of G-Ho. But Aggie Fest is more like for the students. It's in the spring. Everybody's, like getting to know. Like if you was a freshman and everything like that, you get to
Yeah.
know about NCAT and everything. And then so it's more fun. You get to go to all the parties and everything and attend the events. But yeah.
My dad is from A&T. He's not the most hype Aggie, but he brought me to G-Ho, the greatest homecoming on earth, and just to hear everyone scream Aggie Pride, and it wrapped around the stadium and it echoed like at least 3 times, and to feel that, like I wasn't even Aggie and I was screaming it.
Wow.
And so that's when I knew, in addition to coming to Scholars Day and just God positioning me to be here, like he closed some other doors so that I could be here.
Wow.
So this became my first choice.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't know. What
Damn,
y'all want?
got A&T?
The culture is
Not-
beautiful.
If you don't know too much about your own culture, coming to an HBCU is a big culture shock. Like
Definitely.
point blank period.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's a breath of fresh air because you're around of
Like-minded
piece.
people that
exactly
all
Around
black
your
people.
people, yeah.
all look. I wouldn't say think just like you, but they all
No,
look
yeah.
just like you.
Yeah.
Same common goal. They just trying
And
to get
kind
to
of
the
grew
top.
up the same, depending. Kind of grew up with the same like values maybe, or the same kind of situations and scenarios that you hear about. So then you can relate more, I guess.
I'm glad I chose HBCU, and especially NCAT though.
Facts.
Especially NCAT.
Yeah, it's like a really family environment type
Yeah.
over here.
Even though they
Especially
get
like
on your nerves.
Yeah, people will get on your nerves, of course, but that's in every family. Somebody gonna get on your nerves, though.
The creative aspect of our culture, I just love it so much. Like, just how we express ourselves through the arts and through literature and through fashion and through everything else is just amazing. We're not afraid of expressing who we are and being our own unique individual selves. It's amazing to me. Yeah.
Clothing is self-expression to me.
It's like a
Self-expression. It's like painting a picture of who I am on the
It's
inside.
like building your own Picasso on your body.
Yeah.
You could just,
You
however
can-
you feeling, you could just dress that like that
It's a way of expressing yourself
Yeah.
without being judged.
Facts.
And even if you are, it's just like if that fit is like really telling you one thing, anybody else can't really tell you nothing because my fit is like I'm feeling it. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you
know what I'm
feeling it,
saying?
like I don't care, like you don't like.
Like
I like
them colors don't match. I look good in this whole
Right.
lot.
I like it.
Go on about
It's
it.
like, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Tell me about your shirt.
I love this shirt. It says melanin, and then this is an actual molecule. This is real.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Okay.
It's carbon 18, hydrogen 10, nitrogen, I think that's 2, and then oxygen 4. I don't know the actual nomenclature for it. I'm pretty sure it's very, very long, but it is the chemical composition of melanin.
Okay. Obviously, the shirt is making a statement.
Yeah.
So, what do you want people to hear when you wear that shirt?
That black is beautiful and melanin is beautiful, and now I have a t-shirt that cherishes it in a scientific way. I just feel like you wear black gold and you believe that gold is something precious, like you are precious walking around with your skin.
Wow.
No matter who comes at you some type of way, no matter what type of prejudices you face, your skin is beautiful. It makes you beautiful, and through it, how you act in it will also show as beauty, possibly, if you're acting like you got sense. Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, I had transferred to a new school. It was like an IB school, predominantly white school, but it was still diverse. But I remember I was in all the AP classes and stuff like that. I had blue and gray hair. I had my own unique style. And everybody was looking at me like, what is she doing in here? Like, what in the world? And my friend actually, she said that she thought I was ghetto because of the way my hair was and the way that I looked. And she said, but then when she saw that I was in all of her classes and I began to speak up and I sounded intelligent and everything like that, she said, then that's when she began to look at me in a different light. She had perceived that I was a certain way because she didn't hear me speak. But once I started to speak and stuff and she saw how intelligent I was, that's when she realized that I was actually, an intelligent person. But it's kind of sad that you can't just be you and people see the intelligence inside of you.
Yeah. We're trying to redefine all those stigmas, you know? It's like, the reality is like, no, we aren't normal. Black people will never fit the mold. You and I, we're totally different, and we'll never fit the mold of like what a traditional American is supposed to be.
Right.
And that's okay, you know, and like to highlight all the beautiful aspects of like who you are, you know, and put them on an equal playing field with every other thing that we've created as like right in America, you know. So. Do you think that as far as money goes and resources goes for HBCUs, do you think that's more of a like for a responsibility that all of America has, you know? So is it something that like, because that's a belief that I have as far as we have a responsibility as America to ensure the success of the HBCUs, you know?
Well, no, I feel like, that, but I also feel like our alumni should give more money back to the schools because I feel like the alumni for PWIs, they give a lot more money to their institutions than what our alumni does to us, for us, I guess you could say.
And that's interesting though, because this is the biggest HBCU. And from like everywhere that I've been, this is probably the most like well put together, you know. Even like because the history is preserved as we see here with the buildings that surround us. So it's not like any of the history has been taken away and been replaced with new buildings. It's kind of like everything's been preserved, but it seems like you guys are progressing as well, you know.
Yes.
Which is cool to see. But again, you look at it, it's like, well, you guys have a ton more people, a ton more alumni than a place like Tuskegee or, you know. So I wonder if it's the size of just some of these campuses as well. They're really small. It's like, how much money could they really, you know, get back? Sorry, that wasn't a question. I just thought that.
I feel like they don't care about it enough, so we have to do it ourselves.
They tried to shut down Bennett when they raised the money.
They raised over $5 million over like the amount.
Yeah, like $9 million.
Yeah.
They lost their accreditation.
And they still lost it. So
it's like they got it back.
They had to sue to get it back.
Yeah, they had to sue to get it back. They had to sue to get like a little time a lot, so they could like still get it back.
As I don't know, I would say we need to look more of liberation than more of I mean, ain't nothing wrong with integrating, but at the same time, we're still not liberated, however we put it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel as though we have ideas, and they try everything in their power to crush it. Or as far as they just hear the idea and be like, all right, cool, whatever. And we can still test it out to see whether we can grow as a whole, or will it fall, if that makes sense of what I'm that is.
Yeah, I do feel like we do wish the country was behind us more. As black people and as brown people in this world, that they were behind us and what we try to do, but I feel like the harsh reality is that we have to come together as a community in order to build ourselves up, because nobody else is going to do it.
Yeah, if you could maybe say something to the nation about just like the value of HBCUs in our country, what would you say?
I feel that HBCUs being historic should always be around, even if you take out the fact that it helps uplift and empower and prepare African American people for the workforce and for being just great citizens of this nation. If you take all that away, it's historic. And a lot of our history has been erased, but these campuses, these universities, they still hold our history. and they still, I mean, we keep almost every other historic thing. We keep Confederate flags, we keep our monuments up. So I feel like if you want to take all the other good out, it's historic. This is history. Like, these buildings were named, where we're sitting at is actually history. This was actually a protest, I believe, that got shot up, and those are bullet holes in these bricks. And
Wow.
somebody's name is engraved because he lost his life that day. This is history. This is a reflection. If we're going to add on the good stuff, going to a HBCU helps you grow, helps people grow into their own identity. Why not create a place to nurture that? Doesn't matter what color you are. If you come to HBCU, you're going to grow in your own identity, period. We're going to nurture you. We're going to embrace you. That's just, I don't know. It's like one big happy family reunion.
Yeah.
You know, we like to hang out with each other all the time. We make up reasons to hang out. So I just feel like, why not nurture Black excellence? And it's not even just Black excellence at this point, because we have people from different races who come to HBCUs. So I just feel like they're so culturally rich and valuable. I don't understand why we would not want to keep them. We keep everything else, and they seem to be contributing to the nation just as much, if not even more, than other institutions. No shade.
And they made HBCUs for us, so of course I would hate to see them ever disappear in any type of facet one day. We already get covered up so much, you know.
Yeah.
It's over. So to be here is more than just being around your people. It is like we're instilling history and keeping it going, and always being a part of it and trying to be an active member in your community. That's what I feel like.
Facts.
It's real.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Thank you.
Kira, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
you
so
made
powerful.
my day better.
All right.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I love.
Oh.